The Volunteers will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Oregon Ducks offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gonna run it. It's James. Shakes off the defender. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
They'll try the run. Jukes his way for more. Creating good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This crowd, full throat, sweating the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Still on his feet at the 45. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Red pass, it's complete. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, and making your situation really good on the next time.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
with the run on 1st and goal. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He'll pick up 3 before he's down at the 6.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock, and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. It's complete. A huge pickup. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
One of of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's James. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. On 3rd down. To throw, it's Gabriel. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown ball! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Gabriel. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And the Vols moving quickly to the line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Stumbled to the ground.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Fast motion from the offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. So now on comes the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a man, it's Gabriel. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Finds his man. It's Thornton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Pull route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the 1st.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense. especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Oh, and the QB so lucky that that one wasn't picked off. These are small windows to throw into down here in the red zone. Defense tipped it up in the air. A lot of defenders lurking around. Lucky that ball hit the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle, and now you got another chance, 1st and goal. Get your mind right. Let's hold him to a field goal.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is even bigger. Late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Snags it quickly on the left. And he breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the stomping has commenced.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. 1 play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Takes the easy completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grab near the marker, it's Stewart. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Ferguson. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to.
The Ducks get it past the sticks.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking for a crease to the left. On the move at the 30. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
The Volunteers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. He's looking deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
First down here for the offense.
Yes.
Looking for space, it's Sampson. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant,
College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and ready to cheer on the
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Hey, let's get it, let's get it, all you haters in your hands, suck on. Suck on. I'm suck on.
Taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, Texas A&M Aggies. 48 Sports College Football restated alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys can't wait to get this one started.
That's a no.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason.
Like, you, what the fuck?
Continues to deliver.
Alrighty, guys, I'm playing with Alabama.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. And the
let's go.
finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good
Let's
game.
go.
Alabama
I bet I can do it. I bet I'm gonna do a pass. It's gonna be a section. Watch this, you guys. Watch this. It's gonna be a nice cool. Yes, sir. We can do. I'm too good. This is not on easy mode. This is like on real hard mode.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived.
Oh, ooh, let's go. And right there, hit the greedy. White boy ain't gonna
on the road, you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. The opening
Let's get it.
They score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
This is bro. This is not on freshman. This is not. You want me to prove it to you? Let me see. Want me to prove it to you? This is not on no freshman. On my mom. This is not on no freshman. Right here. It's not on no freshman. You know what? Let me put it up to Heisman. This ain't no freshman. I'm a pro at this. I mean, you probably an Alabama hater.
Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Core Cadets, the world famous 12th man.
Man, I hope I don't get copyrighted, bro. Cause I'm getting tired of these copyrights. The last time I got copyrighted, they demonetized me. Oh no, Ohio State fan. I ain't Ohio State fan. I'm an Alabama fan, man. Been an Alabama fan since 2000, man.
It just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country.
Yo, tie. Yo,
The 23rd ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M.
they get it, boys.
Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game.
Wait, hey, chat, hype me up, bro.
On the move from
Hype me up,
inside
chat. Hype me up, chat.
He was looking for more
Hype me up.
but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Alabama's
Hype me up.
gets the first swing of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the
I'm the
coverage
best.
is.
I'm the best.
He's their best player.
Let's go. Let's get into it.
I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create
All right.
good
You got me
matchups
on
to
that.
take advantage of, David.
And that
Not
makes
bad
it
at all,
so
not bad
hard
at
to
all,
defend.
not bad at all.
Receiver lines up in the same spot every time. I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
Alright, you got me on that. Okay.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Using the quick game.
This is on Heisman. This is on Heisman. So I lose, I lose. I win, I win.
New set of downs after that
I
completion.
ain't lying to you. This is on Heisman. Why would I lie on
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be
I love football. I play NFL and I play college football.
Throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense.
Dang, I got gained on.
No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on first down.
At least I got first down.
They're set up at the 41.
They go, y'all, chat. Hype me up, bro. Y'all hype me up. I'm gonna play way better.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game.
Oh, wait, I knocked him over.
He's your Heisman contender.
Let's go, man.
He's the best
Please,
player on
bro,
the
guys,
football
help
field.
this line should get a 10 watch. That's my goal, man. I never did it before. I probably got the 7 watch, but they always leave. But help me get the 10 likes. That's my 10 likes and 10 watches. That's my goal. That's my goal. I know it's alright. Tough round. Thanks, bro. God dang, they got me.
This is easily one of the toughest
Let
games.
me see. What play should I do? What play should I do? What play should I do?
There's a lot of eyeballs
Can't screw this up.
on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going
Run,
to point
run,
to this
run,
game
run.
as we get later and later and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the
Come on,
season.
I keep going. Play offense, play offense.
They'll go to the air. And he was
I almost had it. I almost had it. I almost had it. Dang it. I can't screw this up. I can't screw this up.
Off the play fake. They'll mark him down at the 2.
Alright.
Excellent execution on that catch. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal.
Oh!
And he takes it in for the score.
W play, bro. W play. W play. W play.
They just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's
W
got
play.
tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
For real, though.
They'll try
WP.
to add another to their lead.
Ain't scared no Texas AM.
Relentless execution on that
Get it.
13-play scoring drive.
I'm a pro at this. I'm a prove it.
Touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
This is the highest level.
Haul down the
I blew out plenty team on ultimate. Cause first I started at the easy mode, then I started in the other mode, then I'm getting the hardest mode. Now this the hardest mode. I'm good at this. I'm not lying. They get it. People hype me up. I'm really good at defense. I'm really good at defense. And I lose, then womp. But I win. Well, go Tyler. Go.
Mike, we're going to see this receiver.
Yeah, man, you ain't gonna run away.
Better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the
I got that good defense. You heard me?
back to open this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
Look at it.
From the shotgun,
Nope.
the inside give. He's dropped behind the line.
No, me. No.
Backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Nah. I ain't gonna let him do that to me. Nah.
Keeping everything in front.
That's a no. That's a no, bro.
Making the tackles, dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I gotta get the guy on
Come
the
on.
ground.
Oh, dang it.
Little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks
Oh,
before
my
he
God.
run out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Touchdown. Touchdown. Come on, man. My goal is 10. Watch, bro. Can I do that, bro? Can I do this in this live stream? It'd be off.
Stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays.
Let's go.
Explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are back.
My goal is 10 watches, bro. 10 people watching. That'd be cool, bro. That'd be so cool, buddy. This is not on freshman. This is on Heisman.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Kick.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I hope I don't get caught for it, man. Because I forgot to turn my thing off.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner goes down.
And you're really new to my live stream or video, whatever, like and subscribe. And if you like my live stream, well, put the notification on, you don't miss out. Yeah. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. My voice is like messed up right now, so I sound deep. That's the reason I don't sound like this. All right. Good run. Good run. Ain't gonna happen again.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll finally
all right. Good pass. Good pass. Good pass.
Big chunk of yardage is picked up. A&M comes back out with
Like this live stream, you guys. You're new. And put the notification on, bro. You want to see more college football.
Comes out throwing on 1st down.
Get over here. No. Where you going, little bro? Where you going?
He just terrorizes quarterbacks. His 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks. Because
30 is crazy.
Early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out. And
Nope. Defense. I lost 2 views.
Never stop.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently
Defense.
Sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times.
He lobs one high down the left side.
No.
Trying to put points on the board on
No, I ain't gonna let you get that deep pass on like that, man. No. No. He almost had it, but I just knocked him off. I would say I was a little farther, he probably got it, and that probably been a touchdown. All right, let's get to it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go.
That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect
I'm trying to go over him. That's a 1st down, though.
They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to
That was a little play I did.
Just imagine if they could put
All right.
touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this.
Okay, 1st down. 1st down, 1st down, 1st down. Okay. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, man. I would say he wasn't right there. That maybe been a 1st down or a close.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I played this game since it first came out, so it's not really hard to me.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance.
Whoever types in this chat, I will add you to my mod list. So whoever comment on my chat, you'll be my mod.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch.
You want to be my mod?
Let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down.
That's
Down right there.
oh man, I lost yards, or I went to the same yard. I think I lost yard. I don't remember being that close.
They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right.
Then good pass. I didn't even know that would go. I thought that was a session.
It's a really nice looking throw.
Good pass.
Quarterback position. It's so funny, you know. I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and AJ McCarron, guys that.
Wow, I should have ran the other way.
Tab
That's all right.
managers, and then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young.
I am not good kicking the field goal. I mean, I am by. God dang it, man! God dang it! God dang it! No, I don't want to do that play. I don't want to do that play. I don't want to do that play. Dang it, man! God dang it, man! Oh, I could have a touchdown. I'm doing a stupid freaking play.
Running back searching for a hole.
That's all right. 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 That's all right.
First down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
I should have kept up with the runs.
Off play action. On the run, still looking.
Good defense. Good defense. Good defense.
Wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Let go, let go. Oh my God, I'm gonna make a real stupid play, bro.
He's got great speed. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end. Ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Oh my God. Bro, what?
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
Yo, freaking.
The offense set for a first
How the world did he fumble, bro?
Out of the gun, the running back has it. What a nifty run there to pick up the
All right.
first down.
I don't see how I fumbled.
Offense with a fresh set of downs.
They get a touchdown because I freaking made a freaking fumble. I should have just.
Might as well give it to him again. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll try it on the ground.
Nope.
Running the
Not on me, little bro.
They bring it
Not on me,
down.
not on me, not on me.
Yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
They probably want to see me play online. That is just put your name tag.
Pull and throw off the RPO. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice.
Well, they got a touchdown. That's all cool. That's all cool. All they got to do is just play good defense and play good offense.
After scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle.
Let's get this. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Catch him.
Run. Oh, that's smooth. Oh, that's smooth. Oh, that's smooth. That's so smooth, man.
A tremendous pickup on that one. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hart. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to go up top. Getting some heat. He makes a grab. And they swarm him under. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Score! Touchdown, Aggies!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. On to attempt to try. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UAB is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Going up top on 1st down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin.
Sorry about that, you guys. Play recording. I ain't gonna let I put a problem. I ain't gonna let them score.
Station for a fun 1st half than you. An entertaining 1st half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break.
They came back on me,
thanks to the
but ain't gonna happen again. For real though.
Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked.
Oh yeah, Ohio State.
It's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Aggies look to keep this drive humming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Throws. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Aggie! They take the lead with the 6. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding to strikes.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun to give to the back. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
Complete to the right. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him.
Let's go. Ain't over yet. Ain't over yet.
That had touchdown written.
It's Alabama. Ain't over yet.
When he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written.
Let's go.
Nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know.
No, I ain't saying nothing. Yeah, y'all quiet.
And give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 13, set to kick it off.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught close to the marker. It's Allen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. They'll test the right side.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time. Hit as he throws. Got a man. It's Walters. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Here on 3rd down. Motion from the offense. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He gets a block. Oh, what a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The give to the left side. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tide.
Number 85 with the carry.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Army. They'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go to the ground. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll give it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This
quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. The give to the lone running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. He kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quick. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to...
You guys, I wasn't playing that. My dad played that, and he paused it and messed it up.
I ain't meant to do that.
Y'all want me to do a rematch, or y'all want me to just play the whole thing?
They'll take the
All right.
That's a tough
They'll take the
offense, right?
Ain't never take. Ain't number one law. You're bounce back.
Man, that.
Hey, you seen that?
Yeah, you did this.
Hey, man, you did.
Wait, that big
The
play.
operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah.
Pepperoni.
Yeah. Alright, you guys, lost one. Meet up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna blow them out, you guys. W mod. I'll take one.
What?
Wait,
Yeah. See it too.
I can get two.
Warm it up.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the other cold.
Yeah, it works.
Sometimes I be eating my food cold. It depends how cold it is.
Yeah.